wow, look at this. Women are hating men, and so women are most affected. But in this case, it's true. Apparently, the culture of hating men are leaving women single, and so women are losing out. The problem with women is that they pretend that they're a hive mind. They pretend that they look out for each other. But in reality, women are individual creatures. And so they don't realize that if other women hate men and treat men poorly, then it will affect them as well. While in other cases, for the ones that do realize, there's not much they can do about it. You see, when I was younger, I grew up with TV shows like Married with Children, The Simpsons. And in those shows, now most people would point out that they made fun of men a lot. They made fun of Homer Simpson, or they made fun of Al Bundy. But the thing is, like, when I grew up, they also made fun of the women. And the fun that they made of the women wasn't really malicious. It was for comedy purposes, right? It was like, oh, here's the stereotypical thing that women do. And they laughed, like it wasn't done in order to mock, demean, or try to change society. But the type of culture that exists today, which is definitely designed to hating men, feels with a level of sincerity that even Hollywood movies don't have anymore. Like, they genuinely, unironically hate men. And I think, like, it may have started as ironic. It may have started as a joke until it became serious. Like, I do believe that there are a lot of female content creators, especially, that have a disgust towards men. Like, they treat men with a level of ick that is difficult to put into words. And so the article mentions that there is a growing anti-marriage movement that is being fueled by viral TikTok trends and high-profile celebrities painting men as the enemy. Now, what I find interesting is that a lot of people who are interested in the birth rates, they seem to blame, sexualized video games, or they blame pornography, or they blame AI. But none of them seem to actually blame exactly this type of ideology, right? TikTok trends, which have high-profile celebrities that are painting men as the enemy. And on the other side, you also have like men that are painting women as the enemy. Now, I'm not saying that the sides don't have arguable points, like they do. And I'm pretty sure like all of them can make their case. But the reality is you will have low birth rates if the genders stop trusting each other. And I don't know what the fix for this is, right? Like, because, yes, like, there are actual concerns that women have that men will just fucking dump them, right? And there are actual concerns that men have that women will just divorce them and take away half their shit and their children. So, like, what can you do about it? I personally don't know. Like, I don't know the fix for this issue. But apparently, in the United States, columnist Ingrid Jack warned of a rising wave of heteropessimism. It's not a phobia, it's a pessimism. Defending it as women's growing feelings of disappointment and antagonism towards relationships with men. Funnily enough, the men feel the same way. I don't know if this researcher has looked, but yes, men also feel very pessimistic about women. So the situation is mutual, it doesn't just affect one gender. She argued that viral trends like divorce glow-ups and anti-male literature have actively widened the divide between the sexes. Studies show that married women are not only happier, but live longer and earn more than their single counterparts. Now, obviously, like, it makes perfect sense, right? Because married women have sex on demand, right? They also have access to children. And more importantly, they earn more because they now have a network of people. Like, the husband can also try to help them land a good job. The husband's family can also try and work out and finding employment for her. And more importantly, there's two incomes in the household. And so, yes, like, marriage is definitely the correct way of living. Like, mathematically, it makes sense. But apparently the researcher explained that the media modern women consume is increasingly hostile towards traditional relationships, pointing to best-selling books like Yesterday, which centers on a trad wife influencer. In that novel, Jack notes that men are reduced to lazy or toxic tropes. Either a man is an idiotic man-baby who lacks ambition and a brain, or he's a quintessential patriarch who pals around with other sexist pigs in the manosphere. Husbands are at one point referred to as freaks. Again, I grew up with things like this, right? Like Al Bundy from Married with Children, a TV show, you can look it up, was pretty much this. Homer Simpson was not a great guy, but these shows depicted women the same way. And so people understood that the shows are actually a comedy, like they're not meant to be taken serious. While when you look at modern Hollywood, when you look at modern writing, and when you look at like unironic feminist op-eds, they treat women as if they're elevated, as if, you know, women have compassion and empathy and men don't. Women are caring and they like to share, and men are greedy and evil. And most modern movies are literally, yes, like the way that it's being described, while women are elevated. So you don't have the idea that this is satire. You have the idea like, no, this is a reflection on how women feel. And especially when they say the woman was a director, like she is the one that made the movie or wrote the book. In reality, what I think is happening is that you have a lot of women that are single, especially single moms. And what women do is they try to seek validation. And so if they're miserable, but a lot of people would tell them they're fine, then they believe that, okay, well, actually it is fine because all of these people are telling me it's fine, and therefore. And so these women start gaslighting the other women. They create the consensus that, yes, men are evil because like men were evil to me and they will be evil to you. There's also the problem of modern dating and technology, right? And so before, a woman that's good looking would have had access to maybe 100 men in her social circle. Today, a woman that's good looking from a rural area has access to millions of men through dating apps. And what happens is that she's probably going to be interested in the top men, right? Like she's going to be interested in the ones that have an income, the ones that look good. And the problem is that the top men, they already have 100 women interested in them, and so like they keep fucking them and dumping them. So even if the woman isn't actually intending to go on the cock carousel, she does date Chad, which is way out of her league, right? Like maybe she's a 7 and she dates a 10. Like a 10 isn't interested in a 7, but like the way men's sexuality works is that he's going to have sex with her and then dump her. And what this does to her psyche is that she believes that she is worthy of a 10. If she did it once, she can do it again. And so she will keep dating 10s, and she gets on the cock carousel even though she doesn't want to be on the cock carousel. She generally wants a stable relationship. But what she does is she disconsiders every single other man that is a 7 or a 5. Like she believes she is above them. And so she's doing it to herself. And she starts reading all these books that men are evil when she actually hasn't sampled the entire male population, because she would never date another 7, which may genuinely love her and take care of her. But, you know, such is modernity. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, we'll see each other in the comment section. Take care.